What is the miracle of Chanukah? What is a miracle? At what point do we say that something is unlikely, rare, or impossible? We all know the story, Greek invasion, capture of the temple, desecration, revolt, recapture of temple, rededication, find the oil, the last 8 days. Our sages teach us that in essence there are really 3 miracles going on. 1, the miracle of the war. The tiny little army defeats the mighty army. 2, they found the oil. 3, the oil of 1 day lasted 8 days. Each of these miracles represents a different characteristic of our relationship with Hashem. It is true that they were vastly outnumbered, yet it is possible for the underdog to sometimes win. It's not impossible, it's simply unlikely. If you look long enough in a haystack, you might find the needle. You can. But for 1 day oil to last 8 days, that is literally an undeniable miracle. And so too in our lives and our relationship with Hashem. There are the things that we do that are unlikely to be done unless we stir up some desire, some interest in doing them. We are, to use the Kabbalistic term, ma'orer. We awaken our innate love for Hashem. And so we go out of our routine to do something for another, to do something for God Himself. It's not impossible, but it's not likely to happen unless we make some effort. Then there are things that take enormous effort, that are so unlikely to occur, most would give up. But if we dig deep, if we really commit ourselves, if we engage our intellect to inspire our heart, we will in fact do more than simply poke around and look and see if we can find that needle in the haystack, if we can find that oil. We will commit ourselves. We will search and search and search and then search some more until we find that pure oil that exists within us, even if it's been cluttered with all the debris of materialism and distraction. And then, when we do that, when we break the trend, we do more than simply what we are programmed to do. We put aside our own interests for the interests of others. Not unreasonable, but not likely to happen on its own without concerted effort. And then when we continue to dig, we continue to defy the darkness, we continue to search for that purest olive oil that is untouchable, even by the most grotesque form of abuse. And we will light it. You might think, well, what can I do? You know what? You can do 1 day's worth, but God Himself will bring the undeniable miracle to result in 8 days, a supernatural transformation, more than the rotation of the 7-day week. Hashem will add to your efforts. Hashem will transform what you have done into that which you could have never imagined. So the war is a miracle. When we make an effort to do battle with our selfish impulses, that's a miracle. When we continue searching to find the purity underneath all of the distraction of materialism, that's a miracle. The ultimate miracle is Hashem's taking our efforts and multiplying them by 8, by the completely super-rational. And in that manner, we shine up the light to be commemorated forever. Although we cannot do that on our own, that's a gift from Hashem. We make our effort, God will do His effort.